Alright, so Jay, this is your Vorkath guide that you wanted. This is for range using blowpipe. Uh, this is inferior method. I mean, this is the method to do it if you don't have a Dragon Hunter crossbow, which is about 100 mil, which I know you've got the money to do it. So, if you want one with that, it's literally the same thing with blowpipe, other than you're using a crossbow and its attacks much slower. So, yeah. But other than that, it destroys Vorkath. It like bends Vorkath over, gives it another asshole, if you know what I mean. Uh, but nonetheless, the requirements, as I just told you, was Dragon Slayer 2. I've already got it done, so I can't tell you what the stats you need are for it. So, Dragon Slayer 2. Uh, Gear-wise, you're gonna want Void at least. If you got Elite Void, that's even better because you want the prayer bonus. Anguish, Archering, some D'hide boots, unless you got pegs. If you got better, use better. So Archering, Anguish, if you got pegs, use pegs, or Ranger boots, use Ranger boots. But I don't have that, so I have Sarah D boots. Your Avas, obviously you don't have an assembler yet, because you haven't done Vorkath. So use your accumulator. Uh, if you're using the Dragon Hunter crossbow, you're gonna want Dragon Ruby bolts and Dragon Diamond bolts, which are in this tab. Diamond Dragon. Uh, uh, so as I was saying, Diamond Dragon Bolt C, Ruby Dragon Bolt C, because those you need a Dragon Crossbow or higher, which you use the Dragon Hunter Crossbow, makes them even better. And you need both of those bolts in your inventory, on top of what you see here in my inventory now, which is an extended super anti-fire, a ranging potion. I take 2 prayer pots because it depends on how many kills you do with trip. Some people make multiple kills, but because I'm so rusty, I haven't done it in a long time. I'll probably just do one. Uh, you're gonna need a rune pouch with the runes Earth, Air, Chaos for the spell Crumble Undead. So I don't know if you have F keys or not. You will need them, in my opinion, or you need to be fast at clicking because you need to be able to. The little baby thing he shoots out, it'll freeze you, and you'll need to use Crumble Undead. I will explain all that when I get there. Uh, but you'll need Crumble Undead to kill it instantly. Uh, so yeah, so 2 prayer pots, a ranging potion, a extended super anti-fire, and if you're doing the Dragon Hunter crossbow, you also need a Dragon Fire shield. If you want to go the more expensive route with the Dragon Hunter crossbow, there's a Skeletal Visage, I think it is. Yeah, Skeletal Visage, uh, which you can use, which is for range. It's the range version of the DFS. That's a pretty good shield if you're doing straight Vorkath all the time to make money. But other than this is a blowpipe method, which you don't need any. You could put a blessing on. I didn't, but you could put a blessing on for the prayer bonus. Uh, but yeah, I take a couple Quambons and Mana Rays. This is not something that you can do and look away. You cannot look away, no matter what, because it will kill you instantly. Uh, so you always need to watch. If you're using Rune Light, in your settings tab here, I can kind of show you a little bit over here. There we go. Go to GPU right here. Go to click the tool tab. Draw distance. Set that to 90, and then just click the back button and then the tool tab to close it. Alrighty. Because that will allow you to zoom out like this. It'll allow you to really be able to zoom a good portion. Because you want to be able to zoom out as much as you can so you can see the baby he shoots out, so you can use the Crumble Undead on it. Right. Alright, so that's it for gear. Literally void. If you want to use something better, you could use Armadillo and Barrow's Gloves, but I'd still say void is better. Uh, so you're in. Oh yeah, so you do need a relic. Why do I have Remington tabs? You need Relica house tabs. Uh, Relica right here. So I suggest bringing Relica house tabs, your regular house tabs, unless you got a teleport. Uh, but you could just bring Relica in your rune pouch. Um, yeah, but you really just need Relica tabs, House tab for whenever you're done banking. Your rune pouch, your food, your pots. Make sure you need this. Extended super anti-fire if you're using blowpipe. If you're using a skeletal visage dragonfire, you just need a regular anti-fire. Alright, so let's go over to Vorkath. So you go to Relica, run north. If you don't know where Vorkath is, I am here to show you. One thing I don't have in my inventory, which you will 100% need to buy, I couldn't afford it, is a BGS. So when you're doing Vorkath, so you're looking for this guy right here named Torfin. He you're gonna travel with. So if you die at Vorkath, you'll come here. Don't die again because your stuff will be deleted. So just make sure if you die, you come straight here with a Relica tab and come to this guy, hit collect. Obviously, I don't have anything, but it'll cost, I believe, 100k to get your stuff back. You need that in coins. If you have it in your bank, I'm pretty sure you can pay it straight from your bank, so you don't need to actually bring cash with you. Uh, but yeah, so you'll use him to travel to Vorkath, and here you go to the island. Alright, so things you need to know. So before you go in, don't go in yet, so you need to make sure your quick prayers are set to protect magic and rigor. If you don't have rigor, use Eagle Eye. If you don't have Eagle Eye, which you should if you're using protect from magic, Hawkeye, just whatever you gotta do, but you definitely need protect from magic, guaranteed. And you need to have it on quick prayer. Because he has different type of attacks that one of them is to turn off your prayer, which you use your quick prayer to turn it right back on. Uh, let's see here. So we have the basic attack, which he hits you with range and mage, so you're praying mage the entire time. Uh, the range attack, it can hit you like, I believe upwards of 36. Um, so you want to make sure that you keep your HP above, I'd say above 63. Yeah, 65. Once you get down to 65, eat one. Eat a food. The ideal time I find to eat a food is when, uh, so when he does the attack, he shoots, so those ones, so they basically have the normal attacks. His special attack to turn off your prayer is pink. It looks like a pink fire breath. He'll shoot that at you, so once you see the pink fire breath, you might want to turn your cursor over your prayer to just like this to turn it back on, because as soon as it turns off, because you want to make sure that's on all times. Uh, so that, and then there's a white attack. He'll shoot a white flame at you, which will freeze you, and that's when you want to zoom out a little bit so you can see. Switch to your mage book, click on cast Crumble Undead, and you want to look to where the little baby he spawns. You can kind of watch him. He'll shoot it out, and you can see where it lands. So be ready, and then click on. Make sure you use cast Crumble Undead on it. If you don't do it fast enough, if he gets too close and you cast it too late, that thing will hit you like a 67. I believe its max is. It's 60 something. I know it hits you for that guaranteed every time. So you just need to make sure when you see that him shoot that white flame to freeze you, as soon as I see that white flame, I eat one food, switch to my mage book, get ready to cast Crumble Undead, and cast that. And as soon as I cast it, depending on, say my HP went down to, let's say my HP went down to 40, I see the white flame, I eat a food, a mana ray, so I'm up to 62. I know I can still get one shot. So I don't I get already, I hover over it, I cast it. As soon as I cast it, I switch back, I eat another food, and now my HP is above 80, 80 like 84. And say that I messed up the casting, I know I won't get one shot by the baby thing, because I'll have like 20 HP left. So that'll kind of save you a little bit. Uh, let's see here. That's Oh, and then one other thing, you need to make sure you're constantly ready to move. There's two other specials. There's one, the acid attack he throws out, which you'll see him shoot like a bunch of green balls real quick. You have like no time to react. So as soon as you see him shoot a bunch of green things out, you need to turn your run off and just start walking. And you need to always be walking. Like click like this. And as you just before you get there, click to walk back. And then before you get to that, make sure you click to walk back. You just need to be one tick ahead of where your character's actually at. So, and the thing is you don't want to stand on the green things. So you basically want to find, it's like in here. So say there's like a green dot here and a green dot here, but this is all regular white tile, like the normal white snow. You want to walk in between. You don't want to walk on the green things, but you need to make sure you're always moving back and forth, just like this. So you're not always walking on it. When you have a blowpipe, you could try to Wilkes walk, which you do back here along this line, these two lines like right here. I've never done it because I find that a pain and I'm too lazy. But you can try to Wilkes walk it, which is like you have to get the timing right, but you click like here and then you click Vorkath and you click here, you click Vorkath, you click here, and it makes you walk uh, back and forth off of your max range line. Like your max range, like if you stand here and you click on Vorkath, it moves you to here because he's past your max range hit, so you have to move forward to hit him. So you do that, and then you click back, and you move forward, hit him. And it's like a Wooks walk you're doing. But I wouldn't even bother trying that. That's more of once you get the used to actually pathing and all that. So this is the easier method to just turn your run off and literally just start walking in between uh, spots that are not poisoned. So you want to walk in a line back and forth until he stops. Until once the poison goes away, you could I'd suggest 100% turn your run back on and continue attacking him. The last attack that you need to watch out for is the big red fireball, which he will shoot up. And this is why I said you cannot AFK, because if you look away, he could shoot that and insta-kill you. It doesn't. I mean, there's a very, very slim chance you could live, but 99% of the time it's a one-shot. No matter what your HP is, it will one-shot you. So just make sure you're always paying attention, and as soon as you see him do that, you need to move at least 2 tiles away from where you were standing. So say I'm standing here. Say you're standing here, and you see him shoot the red. Uh, once you see him shoot that fireball, which I'll kind of show you, you'll see me walk. I'll run 2 spots over, just like that, away from it. You need to move at least 2 so you don't have to move. You don't have to do just 2. You can move more than 2. Uh, uh, you don't have to move more than you can move more than two if you want, but you just need to move at least 2. If you move only 1, I believe you take half of the damage it would have. Oh, that's a good point. Good point. Ha ha. Habit. I completely forgot about that. Uh, I am gonna make a correction. Uh, which is I have an anguish. You don't want an anguish now that I'm thinking about it because I am an idiot. You want this right here. You want a Salve Amulet EI, which you imbue it at Nightmare Zone. But you want the Salve Amy, and then you use the book on that table to get a Salve Amy E, which is the enchanted version. And then you take it to Nightmare Zone, and it turns into the EI. You can look up a guide on how to do that to get one of these. But this, you do bonus damage to Vorkath, because Vorkath is undead. I forgot about that. That is on me. My fault there. So we will just grab this. There, and go back to Relica. Alright, now we have everything proper. My bad there. So, yeah, so Void Salvii, you want to make that change. My fault there. Like I said, it's been a while. Alright, so the attacks, you need to, so I'll go over the attacks one more time and then we'll go do a kill, kind of show you what it looks like, and we can go from there. So, same thing, you collect your gear here, collect if you die, but you travel Torfin. Alright, so, attacks, normal attacks, attack the ranged mage, make sure your quick prayers on protect magic and rigor. Um, so it attacks range mage. Special attacks, the purple flame, well it's pink, not purple, my bad. It's pink. That turns off your prayer. When you see that, hover your cursor over your prayer to be ready to turn your quick prayers back on. Uh, Make sure you're always paying attention, watching for that fireball. Uh, the white one, it'll shoot a white flame at you, which will freeze you, which is when you want to zoom out. Go to your mage tab, be prepared to cast Crumble Undead on the baby little dragon Vork that it'll spawn up. And you need to do that fast as you can before it comes to you, because if it gets to you, it'll hit you with 67 or something like that. Um, the acid attack, it'll shoot like some green shit real fast, turn your run off, start walking. And literally keep walking, don't let your character stop. You need to just keep moving. And make sure you don't walk on the green pools of acid that it put down, because Vorkath will heal off of that and damage you. Uh, and the last attack is the fireball that'll shoot up, and if you need to move at least 2 tiles away. Uh, Other than that, that's that. And now we will begin. One last thing I did not bring with me is a BGS. You make sure you want to grab one of those because you want to use the BGS, go in, spec it both times with the BGS, and then switch to your blowpipe or your crossbow, which way method you do it. BGS, you want to lower its defense. I unfortunately too broke to have one, so I can't show you it. Uh, but yeah, this is what I have. Uh, but other than that, if you can ask me any questions on Discord, I'll respond when I can. I'm working a lot, but this is pretty much it. Now I'll show you a kill. I pretty much explained everything to you. Here we go. So he doesn't attack you until you click on him. Once you poke him, it begins. So you want to walk up to him, pot up, turn your quick prayers on, attack him, or click on him. I stand in this corner. Be ready to attack. And there we go. That's a range attack. And I always keep my cursor a couple tiles away. Range attack. See, that's... Oh, that's another thing I completely forgot. Venom. See, and there's the acid. See, there's in between two. If you keep walking, turn your run off, just walk back and forth. And if you keep moving, he won't touch you. See, I stop moving. You need to make sure your character is always moving. Turn run back on. That is another thing I did not tell you to bring, but you should. Bring an anti-venom. Switch to your mage tab. There's the baby Vork. See how I cast that instantly? Perfect. Insta kills it. You don't want it to touch you. That's the fireball. So you move 2 tiles away, and then you just go back to attacking them. Mage attack is that little ball. Acid, turn your run off. I'm going to eat up because that venom is pretty strong. Watch the range attack. Gotta keep watching for that fireball. That one. So you move 2 tiles, continue attacking him. white attack, so the baby go to magic. See, he's right there. Cast Crumble Undead on him. Insta kills him. Go back to Vorkath. Attack him. Fireball. Make sure you move 2 tiles. Attack him. Pray. Your prayer turns off. And then just keep attacking. And he's dead. There it is. That is Vorkath in a nutshell. And then you get your loot. Now at this point, you can either bank, or a lot of people, they have enough supplies, like I could basically go do another kill. But I'm not going to risk that. I am poisoned, venomed, and I kind of forgot a venom potion. I will make a note in the video of the things I forgot, and yeah. So, there it is. Hope you enjoy. Merry Christmas, and I hope you have fun.